Pass the puck. Tactical videos for your hockey team. In this video, we're going to be talking about zoning. We'll be discussing the defensive zone, the neutral zone, and the attacking zone. All three zones will be broken up into individual zones and the responsibility each player has within each zone. Now, throughout this series, we will be using a reference going from left to right, from the defensive zone into the attacking zone. Let's get started with the defensive zone. Now, the defensive zone is broken up into multiple zones. Those zones are the left point coverage, the right point coverage with a right and left defensive zone coverage with the white area assigned for the centerman. Here you can see that I have placed each player within their respective zone. It is vitally important that each player remain within their zone. The yellow zone and the green zone is known as the points. Too many times I have seen players within the point zones move down into the white area to help the other three with their coverage. When that happens, they've left their self open for attack. It is vitally important that each player remain within their defensive zone. The three players within the white zone is the defensive unit. This consists of two defensemen and a centerman. It is important to allow these three defensemen to move freely within that white zone. Let's continue to the next zone, the neutral zone. Now, in the neutral zone, as we exit the defensive zone, there are three skating lanes. Those skating lanes are the left skating lane, the right skating lane, and the center skating lane. I'll explain more about these skating lanes in great detail as the series progresses. Now, in the neutral zone, it's broken up into two separate areas, a lower neutral zone and an upper neutral zone. Now, I have placed F1 and F2 on the board to explain a couple of things. Years ago, this would be known as a two-line pass. Nowadays, it's called a stretch pass. Here in this example, I've placed F2 in the lower neutral zone. I have a rule on my team which requires players with the puck in the lower neutral zone are allowed to pass the puck to a forward that's advancing in the upper neutral zone. However, I do not allow players that are in the upper neutral zone with the puck to pass to each other, because 9 times out of 10, when F2 passes to F1, as F1 approaches the blue line, F2 goes offside. What is offside? If F1 crosses the blue line before the pass, that's known as offside. A whistle will be blown by the linesman and the face-off will come outside on the red dot next to the blue line. It is important that the puck cross the blue line first before any players enter the attacking zone. Now, if F2 passes the puck and for some reason misses F1 and it goes into the attacking zone, this is known as icing. The linesman will blow the whistle and the faceoff will come all the way back into the defensive zone. However, if F2 crosses the center red line and passes the puck and it crosses the goal line in the attacking zone, it is not icing and the attack can continue. Now, in the attacking zone, we have several zones that we need to talk about. The green zones are known for low percentage scoring opportunities. The yellow zone is known as the slot area. The white zone is the high scoring percentage area, and the zone behind the goal is known as the pressure zone. Again, as the videos progress, we'll discuss more of these zones in detail. This takes care of the three main zones that we have in the game. Let's move on to our final zone for the goalies. Now the goalie has 9 specific zones within his defensive area. We will cover those in detail. To find zone number 1, draw an imaginary line from the left post along the ice to the board where the high glass meets the low glass. Then that zone comes out along the board to the blue line and out towards center ice and back towards the center of the goalie. That's zone number 1. Zone number 2 goes along the goal line to the boards to where the high glass meets the low glass and back to the left post. Zone number 3 goes along the goal line to the board, around behind the net, and ends center point behind the net. Zone number 4 is the same as zone number 3 except on the other side. Zone number 5 is the same as zone number 2 except located on the other side. Zone number 6 is the same as zone number 1 except located on the other side as well. Zone number 7 is known as the crease area. It's located here in this red box. Zone number 8 is this blue area, and it too is part of the crease, but we'll get more into that later. Zone number 9 is located outside of the crease. To locate this zone, stand at the top of your crease in the red box and hold your stick arm's length with the blade pointing down towards the ice. Draw an imaginary line with your blade of your stick from goal line, sweeping across in an arc to the other side of the goal line. This area is known as the go down zone. We will discuss this in greater detail as the videos progress. This concludes our video for zoning. I'm hoping you got some useful information out of this, and please feel free to share this with friends and family members. Thank you for watching.